Zippy the Squirrel, a tiny ball of fluff with a surprisingly bold attitude, strutted along the sun-drenched beach, his prized possession clutched tightly in his paws. A gleaming golden walnut. He'd polished it to a magnificent sheen, and today, it was going to be the star of his beach vacation show. He balanced it on his nose, then juggled it expertly, the golden orb catching the sunlight as it arced through the air. His audience, a scattering of unimpressed sand crabs, watched with minimal enthusiasm. Suddenly, with a mighty splash, a fin sliced through the turquoise water. A shark, sleek and menacing, emerged from the waves. This was Finn, a creature known for his arrogance and a rather unfortunate habit of stealing shiny objects. His grin revealed a terrifying array of sharp teeth. "That nut's mine, land rat," Finn boomed, his voice echoing across the beach. He lunged forward, his powerful body surprisingly clumsy on the sand. Zippy, with a squeak of terror, dropped his walnut and bolted, his tiny legs pumping furiously. Finn, in a hilarious display of aquatic ungainliness, flopped after him, his movements a comical blend of determined pursuit and utter sand-based ineptitude. Zippy zigzagged across the beach, tossing handfuls of sand into Finn's gaping maw. Finn, momentarily blinded, sputtered and coughed. "I've got jaws, buddy," he roared, but his pursuit was becoming increasingly less graceful. Just as Finn was about to snap his jaws shut on Zippy's fluffy tail, Zippy had a brilliant idea. With a flick of his wrist, he sent the golden walnut soaring into the air. Finn, momentarily distracted by the gleaming prize, leaped high, snapping his jaws shut around the walnut with a satisfying crunch. He swallowed it whole, a triumphant gleam in his eye. Zippy braced himself for the inevitable, but instead of a victorious roar, Finn let out a series of horrifying gagging sounds. He thrashed around on the sand, his eyes wide with distress. With a final heave, he spat out the golden walnut, which was now coated in a thick layer of sand. "It's sand-filled," Finn choked out, his voice barely a whisper. Zippy, barely containing his laughter, pulled another, perfectly ordinary walnut from his tail fluff. "Beach rule number 1, he chirped. Never trust a shiny snack." He winked at the camera. Finn, defeated and thoroughly disgusted, flopped back into the sea, muttering, "I'll stick to fish." Zippy, triumphant, struck a pose. "Outsmarted a shark today. Top that," he declared, his voice brimming with pride. "Who's the real king, land or sea? Smash that like button and tell me."